Hello, everyone, and I hope that you've caught me alive so you can add to the live chat there. If not, please put your comments in the comment section and actually join in with the community, because this is what this is. It is a community. And please also don't forget to put your thumbs up. That would be amazing. Okay, to support my channel, our channel. It's not my channel. It doesn't belong to me, it belongs to the community. Okay. So I wanted to look at this. It's again another somber week for the royal family. This is going towards the funeral, which is going to be held next weekend. And I wanted to explore this a little bit further. Will Harry wake up after the death of his grandpa? Okay, will Harry wake up after the death of his grandpa, after trashing the royal family, televising trashy interviews, realizing about how much duty that his grandpa put into the royal family and sacrificed his life for the royal family, and realizing about what duty actually means within the royal family? Will this actually draw him back to the royal family? Will this wake him up to actually feel that family is more important and duty is more important than money and cashing in on the royal family? Will he wake up to this? I don't feel it's just Harry, it's Meghan too. I don't feel Meghan's got a clue about what royal family means. Never mind family, okay. I don't feel that Meghan knows what family means, because she's thrown her own family under the bus. She's cut off her own family, not just the Markles, but the Raglans, and actually encouraging, I feel encouraging Harry to cut his family off. I mean, what power does she have to do that? What influence does she have to do that? Now, I'm not just going to blame Meghan, because Harry has got his own kind of opinions and thoughts. Well, I hope so. So actually, this kind of wake up call of actually his grandpa's death and all of these commemoration of his life on the television, from when he was a baby, born in Corfu, to all the way through his life, the way that he was the father, the way that he steadfastly stood by the Queen, the way that he gave up his naval career to actually stand by the Queen, and he married into the royal family. And although there is royal connections with Prince Philip, I think they're distant cousins, aren't they? The Queen and Prince Philip are actually distant cousins. So is this going to be a wake-up call for him? This death, it's not sudden, is it? It's not as if it's a sudden death. I feel this was pretty much expected. He's almost 100. A bit like Captain Tom, really, isn't it? He passed pretty much around 100 mark. So let's have a look at this. And well, what a great age to live, to be honest with you. 100 years old. what an amazing thing that is to live to 100 years old. So let's have a look. Is Harry going to actually wake up? Is this going to be a wake-up call? A death after you know, this is the second funeral, isn't it? Apart from the Queen Mother, I feel. Here, okay, since his mother died. Okay, let's have a look at this. The Five of Swords is shame. Oh, utter shame. This is Harry, dejected and feels ashamed. Because I get memories here of how Prince Philip talked to him about the military, and how he was proud of him, and the jokes as well, and the jokes that Prince Philip told, and all these memories. All these memories are flooding back to Harry. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the chat there. So I get here, he feels ashamed. So the next card I get here is the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is he feels ashamed that it's all been about money for him. Well, it is a bit shameful that money has come before his duty to his family, especially with a family like the royal family. Goodness, you know. So the next card I get here, this is very radical change, which is this card. The Prince of Swords is a very rapid changing routine, air travel, radical change in lifestyle, his own lifestyle. You know, he'd be throwing balls with his dogs on the beach in fantastic climate in Monte Saito, and in his shorts, combat shorts, and flip flops, and all this kind of bare feet in the sand, and then having to pack his case to come back to chilly England. Okay, I do get the funeral day will be very sunny. We've not had sunshine here for a while. Believe me, it's been quite cold for the time of year. So I do get that the sun will be shining. We'll notice that lovely, glorious day, but cold. Cold. It's not going to be warm. It will look warm, but people will have their coats on, and it'll look like winter the way that they've got their coats on and things like that. And especially in the chapel, it's going to be a little bit chilly. So I get here the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is, you know, this radical change here, feeling ashamed, jumping up, packing his case, and all this kind of thing. Is this the start of a new beginning, a clean slate here? The Ace of Wands for Harry. Because why is it for some people, especially for narcissists, okay, it's always after they've done something that's shameful, or it's like I shouldn't have done that, and like oh well, I'm not going to get any consequences for doing that. There's that kind of spoilt brat thing here going on, but also narcissism. I feel the narcissism comes from Meghan. There's no kind of empathy there. Well, only shallow empathy. And I get here that, oh, well, just go, you'll be fine. There'll be no kind of, nobody will say anything. And that's usually the case with Harry. Harry tends to get away with things. And I get here the Fool card. And Harry's the fool, okay? Harry is the fool of the family. And is he actually going to wake up to actually not be the fool of the family anymore? I doubt it. I very much doubt it. I feel this is something they can accept from Harry for the rest of his life, okay? I get the Six of Swords, which is, I thought that Meghan would come with Harry. I mean, that would be if she turned up at the funeral. Because I feel she wants to go. I still stick by that she wants to go, but they're now saying that she's not going to attend. But I feel she wants to go. She may fight to go. So I get here that this card is moving from stormy kind of waters to calmer waters, a calmer time ahead. I get that Harry is going to stop these shenanigans about trashing, making programs about the royal family and trashing the royal family just to make, just to cash in on it. I feel he's going to, this is going to, he's going to make this decision. The royal family are not going to say, oh, please don't make any more of those programs. It's just horrible. Please have some respect. I think he's going to do this off his own back. I feel he's going to say no to any future interviews or talking about his family. It's kind of over that. Okay, so I feel in a way, yes, he is waking up. I also get the Lord here, which is his father. I feel he will see his father and he will want to support his father at the funeral. But there is this animosity with Harry and it's still there with his father. I feel there's a little bit of bitterness there because I do get the Ten of Swords and that's next to the Lord. Wow. So I get here that Charles is not too happy with Harry. And there's going to, you see, I don't get that Charles is very strong, that he can hide his feelings. There's a little bit of a spoilt brat boy in him too. He's going to be the future king. Let's face it. And to trash the royal family and cash in on the royal family, I get Harry may say, well, you made me do this. You made me do this because you stopped all my money. I still get Meghan here, this energy of Meghan, the Princess of Wands. I feel she wants to go to the funeral. And I'm not just saying this against what they've said, but why do I keep getting these energies? Because they also get the Moon card, and the Moon card is things that you can't see. Things that you can't see, like mental health issues, anxiety, all these kinds of things, like emotions that you cannot see. So the royal family are very good at hiding their emotions too. So this may be part of this. This may be why Harry and Meghan are getting away with all of this, because you see, the royal family do not kind of have express their emotions on the surface. It's like the Moon card, they hide their emotions. They're very stiff upper lip. Although it doesn't mean that they don't feel this, they just don't show it. And this is why Harry and Meghan have got away with so much, because they don't say anything. The royal family just don't say anything. They keep quiet. They found that that's worked in the past. But I get that Meghan has ran with this because she knows that they're not going to say anything, and she can just blurt out here whatever she feels, because she knows that Kate can't retaliate and William can't retaliate. They would have to stay very quiet because they are not allowed to speak. So she knows, Meghan knows that this will be frustrating the royals to hell, because they feel it, but they can't show it. This is definitely coming through. Prince Charles has been trained to not show it, although he damn well feels it. He feels it, okay. He feels it. He knows. He had a difficult relationship with his own father, Philip, at times, but he realizes, I feel also it may be a wake-up call for Charles to think, crikey, the arguments I had with my pa, papa, as he puts it, I can never forgive myself because of what he contributed to the monarchy. And so Prince Charles is very respectful of the monarchy, very respectful of tradition. So I do get a lot at the funeral. There's going to be a lot of bitterness, a lot of animosity, a lot of emotions bubbling and resentment bubbling under the surface, but they're not going to show it to anyone. There may be a glance, but they'll train themselves. They're very militarized too. They will train themselves not to give away any emotion at this funeral whatsoever. I do get Charles may have a tear. You may see Charles wiping a tear, and the Queen wiping a tear from her eye. I think when they see each other and she's wiping a tear from her eye, I feel that Charles will do that too. But they all seem to be, I feel this, like they've been told not to, it's natural to show emotion at a funeral, but they're not allowed to show emotion. Do you understand? And it's going to come across as quite cold in a way, but it's just the way they are. So yes, so I actually get there's going to be looks at Harry that could, like a knife piercing into Harry's eyes and vice versa. I don't get that Charles is that strong. I feel that he can't help the way he feels, and Harry's not that strong. The strongest person here would be William and Prince Edward and Sophie. I feel that Prince Andrew will be very kind of sturdy and strong, and the Queen, but Charles and Harry are not, they just are not that strong people. So is this going to wake him up to see what he's done, how he's favoured money, how he has put money before his own family, his own ancestors. He's put money before his own ancestors, the history, the royal family, everything. So is he going to wake up to this? Here. I get no, because he's going to stick by, I need the finances, I need to have security, I have royal blood, and I have a right to have the funding for that. And you're putting my life in danger. Yeah, I get a journey here for Harry, as we know, a journey back home, to his roots, basically, where he comes from. Again, I get the moon card. So he's very upset. He's very anxious. He's very he feels ashamed. He has doubts about doing this. Is this going to work out? Lots of things that you cannot see with the moon card. Doubts, shame, all those kinds of emotions. Okay. And he is anticipating problems with the Nine of Wands. He's anticipating problems, but he's standing up, and he is going to protect his rights as a royal. I'm going to attend this funeral. I am a royal. I want to be with my family. And Prince Charles here. Yeah, I get bitterness here at the wedding. His wife is pregnant, the lady. Yeah, there's still I feel there will be a conversation here still about money, because I get my wife is pregnant. I need financial help. And still going on about this at this funeral. But I get he's going to also be very upset. I get him kind of upset over this, and the shame and all of this, and the head of the family. I feel this could be Prince Philip with the Lord here. The Lord in this deck is somebody who is the head of the family. Now, Prince Charles is the head of the family now, but this is about Prince Philip, and this here, the Five of Pentacles, which is being very upset and distraught over this, over his grandpa. Okay, so get here. There will also be at the funeral, Prince Charles will get up and he will actually do a talk on the podium there, and say something, have some words to say about his father. I also get Prince Edward may actually say something too. I also get a poem that reflects his life, kind of thing. So yeah, very somber, very upsetting. The music that's been chosen. Lots of people, I feel, getting up to say something about, like a funeral, getting up to say something about Prince Philip. Very touching. So get the Ten of Cups, family gathering together. And so this is also a time of bringing family together. I feel it's only a very small congregation too, so it will be immediate family. I think there's about 30, isn't there? Something like that. Very small congregation. I feel that Prince Philip, this would have suited him. He didn't want any pomp and ceremony. He would have been very happy with a small wedding. I do get. I feel this may change Harry's thoughts here a little bit about the road ahead, but I only get like temporarily. It's like, have I done the right thing? Have I chosen the right path here? Have I chosen the right road? Was this the right thing for me to do? I don't feel that it's going to be. I feel just for that moment of the funeral, and being close to his family, he's going to reflect and say to himself, "Oh, was it the right thing for me to do to actually leave the royal family?" But I feel that's short lived, because I see him going back to America, turning his back on the royal family. This is going to be quite a bitter experience for Harry. There is lots of emotions here that he cannot cope with, that he's going to have to face. His father's bitterness, his father's anger towards him, but this is very hidden. They're not going to show this. And the shame and all of these feelings here. After the funeral, Harry's going to go back straight away. He's not going to stick around. I feel he's made that promise too to Meghan. Meghan wants to go. She wants to go, and Harry has said, look, it's going to be a one-day affair, and I'm going to go there for one day, and then I'm going to come straight back up the next day. I don't feel that it's necessary for you to attend. I don't feel the royal family want her there, actually. They don't want the cameras all over her, and I feel they've made that clear. They've said like there's 30 people, and that is just immediate family. So Meghan's pregnant, but I feel they don't want her there. So I get here the day after the funeral. Harry will just make his way back. It's one day he's going to go, and he's going to go straight back. So I don't feel he's going to reflect on wanting to be back in the royal family at all. I feel momentarily, yes, but he'll just go straight back to that life there. But what I do get here with him, I don't feel it's going to wake him up as such. I feel he's just going to put, stop the kind of trashing his family. If Meghan says, let's do another interview about your family and let's spill out some more kind of truths here, Harry's going to say no more of that, because I feel that interview of that interview was appalling, and I feel that's the last time that Harry is ever going to do that. And he's going to say to his father, I felt that I needed to earn some money. If you'd have coughed up the money, I wouldn't have done that interview. So this is what I get. A wake-up call for Harry. A little bit, but not an awful lot. That's what I get here. Okay. So thank you, everyone. I'll just pull out some of my own cards. A wake-up call for Harry. A wake-up call for Harry. A wake-up call for Harry. Wow. No, it's all about money. Money, money, money. No, it's all about cash. I feel even at the funeral, he's going to mention cash. I'm a royal. I've been born a royal, and I need some, support. That's my reading. Okay. I was going to pull out this because I do get storms ahead. This rift is not over, basically, by the looks of this, is it? Lots of feelings here under the surface: resentment, bitterness, anger. They're not going to forgive him for that interview, and it's they're going, it's all about money. All you want to talk about is money, money, money. And I get here lots of storms ahead because of money. I think when he was younger, I think he'd got a credit card or a Visa card from the bank of dad, and he was just when he needed the money, he just used to use the card. And I don't feel that he's had to really ever in his life had to worry about money, and this is partly to do with that. So thank you, everyone. Like I said, please put your thumbs up. Please put your comments in the comments section. Also, please subscribe, and also make sure that you check that you've not been unsubscribed, because I think YouTube are messing around thinking that some subs are not legitimate when they are, because I've had some of my followers saying I've been unsubbed for no reason. Just check and double check to see that you've been unsubbed. I had this before. I had battles with YouTube before trying to stop my channel from getting bigger. So please support me by checking that and making sure that you're subscribed. And also, if you've been unsubscribed, make a complaint, okay? Because it's not on. It's not on. You are my community. This is our community, and they shouldn't be doing that. And also, make sure that you comment and put your thumbs up. I don't know how they work that out. I think they work it out by views, or how they work out whether subscriptions are legitimate. I don't know how they do it, but hey ho. Sending you lots of love, guys. Go and have a look also in the description area. I've got a website where you can go and click onto that and book yourself your own personal reading, okay? And you can also come and join us on Patreon. It's in the description box, a link. And also I've got an Amazon recommendation shop where you can buy any of these cards that I use. You know, at the click of a finger, you can click and buy these cards that I use here, anything that I use on my channel, and any other recommendations there. Okay. So sending you, also you can buy me an English pot of tea. Okay. That's also in the description. Thank you, all of you. And I will be back soon with more. We've also on Patreon got a Zoom chat meeting this evening. So if you want to join that, you can join us on Patreon. So for you guys that are on Patreon, come and join us for the Zoom chat this evening. Okay. And bye for now.